And take a deep breath. And as you close your eyes, exhale. Relax your forehead and the temples. Relax the top of the head, the back of the head, all the facial muscles. Relax the ears, the jaw, the lips, the tongue, and swallow. As you relax the throat and the back of the neck. And relax both sides of the neck. Relax the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the upper back, mid-back and lower back. Relax your chest muscles and the rib cage. Relax the solar plexus, the stomach and the lower abdomen. Relax the hips, the buttocks, the hamstrings. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, both feet, and all the toes. And as you inhale and exhale, with each and every breath you take, allow the body and the mind to begin to feel more relaxed, feel more at ease, feel more at peace than ever before. And the more you relax, the deeper and the easier your breath becomes. And the deeper and easier your breath becomes, the more you can relax. In life, we experience many things. We also are presented with many choices. One of which is this: we can choose to be a tiger, or we can choose to be a scaredy cat. When something presents itself that is challenging or threatening, it also presents a choice. Choosing to be a tiger or choosing to be a scaredy cat. Everyone has both. In everyone there's a scaredy cat, and there's also a tiger. The one you care for the most is usually the one that wins in the end. If you favor the kitty cat, your tiger will be weak. Will hide and stay in the cave. If you favor the tiger, even the scaredy cat will develop more courage. Feel safe. And be able to stand strong, knowing it stands behind the tiger. In life, there are many things that hold us, that hurt us, that harm us, and seem to stick to us. When it comes to pain, suffering, the Buddha said, all suffering comes from attachment. All suffering comes from attachment. When you find a scared cat stuck in a tree, meowing, it wants to be free. It wants out. It wants down. It wants safety, comfort, and warmth. But if you go to pull it out of the tree, because the cat is scared, its claws sink in deep, and it holds with everything it got, everything it has. It holds nothing back. That fear turns into power, but power that actually works against the cat. That fear turns into strength, but that strength works against what the cat really wants. Many people live their lives like the scaredy cat in the tree. They cling to things with all their might, terrified of letting go. But it's because they don't let go. They stay trapped in a terrified state. Martial arts training is about growth, progress, but also liberation. To be free of a cage, you must separate your attachment to the cage. Many people feel trapped only because they allow themselves to believe and feel trapped. If you take a baby elephant and you put a strong chain on it, you chain it down, and when it tries to move, it gets to a certain distance, and then the chain pulls on its ankle, and it's painful. Eventually, the elephant learns its limits, and it no longer tries to move beyond a certain range. Once the elephant is conditioned, now the trainer need only put a tiny rope on the elephant's ankle. And that tiny rope will stop the elephant. It'll get to a certain range and it will stop because the elephant believes it is trapped, believes it cannot go any further. It has been conditioned. The same happens with people. They end up in situations or in states of being And because they believe that is their limit, they stay trapped. And many, if you show them a way out, like the cat in the tree, it will sink in their claws and cling on for dear life. And if you pull too strongly, you will be clawed or injured. So to have a good practice of the martial arts, we have to learn not only to hold on to things that are valuable, but also not to be tied down by attachments. If you hold on to a pain, some type of suffering, something from long ago, or even not too long ago, the fact that you have it means you're clinging on to it. Only by letting go can you really rise above it. Only by letting go can you have liberation, freedom. Only by letting go can you rise. Many people hold on to negative things. And that thing can be like an anchor. The anchor pulling you down. The anchor taking you into the abyss, into the dark. The anchor causing you to slowly drown. And by simply letting go, the act of letting go itself, you begin to rise and reach the surface, and then are able to breathe safely once again. In this meditation, I'd like you to go deep. You have the anchor. Find it. What is it that holds you down, that pulls you down, that makes it difficult to breathe? Find what it is. Find where you're holding it. Feel what it feels like as it pulls you down. As you go deeper and deeper, the water pressure also gets deeper and stronger. And it becomes darker and darker. Imagine, what does it feel like to simply let it go? Simply let it go and begin to rise effortlessly. Feeling the pressure becoming less and less. Feeling the darkness fading away. And the world becoming brighter and brighter. And as you reach the surface, you can breathe, taking deep, beautiful breaths, and see beautiful skies, an incredible sun, and the joy of living. Allow yourself to release your claws, no longer clinging on to the tree. Let go, drop down, and be at ease. As you breathe deeply, allow the stable and secure tiger to stand or sit or lie down, but with strength, confidence, peace, ease, and freedom. essence, your essential being. The body is a tool, and so is the mind. You are not the body, you are not the mind, but these are tools. Be aware that the anchor is not real, but it is in your mind. The tree is not real, but it is in your mind. The fear is real, but usually the things that we fear are not. Wherever you focus your mind, awareness in that area will grow. And if you focus on the past will grow and stay around you. If you focus your mind into the future, then it will be there and that will grow. Whatever you attach your mind to will also have an attachment to you. Liberation comes from being able to use your mind and use your body, but not be trapped by your body or trapped by your mind. Make sure you are the master. Body and mind are the tools and the servant.